What's going on, everybody? Your host AMF1534 here. Let's play some more Super Mario Galaxy 2, and as of right now, this actually marks my longest series ever, at 65 videos. Holy fucking shit. Yeah, everybody celebrate! Oh my god, it's so tight! Oh, who fucking cares? But yeah, 65 videos, that's a long-ass fucking thing, and we still, we still have a long way to go. So let's get to it. By the way, I've been sick for a fucking week. It's so stupid. I got like that cough that goes on forever. And by the way, this is my second filming of this. I actually got the star in this during my other filming, but my capture card shit out on me. And I cannot wait to get a new one. So I'm going to replay it and get the star over again for you guys, just so you know what's going on. So, yeah, it's like that kind of it's like that really annoying cough. It's not the kind that's like really bad, like it's just really persistent. It's the kind that only comes up when you're doing when you laugh or when you're talking. So it's like somebody makes you laugh like that kind of cough. You know exactly what I mean. It's like that dry cough that's just fucking annoying. And I'm still kind of congested too, which also sucks, but yeah, it's just fucking stupid. Anywho, yeah, it's like the first time in years that I've been sick for a week. It's just super dumb. Anywho, I need to tell you guys something. This is a dream that I had probably a few days ago, but I had this dream, and I swear to Christ and any other holy deity in the world that this dream that I had needs to be made into like some type of survival horror game like now. Like if there's any game producers listening to this video right now, take notes, because this would make an awesome survival horror game, so it's fucking scary. And I have some real doozies for dreams, but this one really took the cake for me, which also marks the last time that I'm ever having a Baconator before bed, because this is, I'm pretty sure, what sparked the whole thing. But anywho, so I wrote this whole thing down on in a text message to my friend Lige, because I told him about it. But let's see if I can remember the whole thing. So it was like 3 days ago now, I think. But it has something to do. That's where the star was, by the way. It has something to do with like me being in a group of people, and we go to like this house out in the middle of nowhere. Don't even know why we go there in the first place. Probably because, you know, your people go to a house, be like, oh, it's haunted, we'll do it. But, so, we go in there, and somehow I get separated from them, because that's how every horror game starts, or horror movie. You know, you're like, oh, let's go here, and I had to be the guy to be, you know, separated from everybody. And so, I go off towards this room that's kind of like a kitchen, I guess, and there's like all of these ghost children or whatever that, out of like the peripheral of my eyes, they kind of like, you know, jet by really quick like they do in the movies. And I can kind of see them, like I know they're there, but I can't like actually see like a full-bodied anything. It's just kind of like a mist. And then like next thing I know, they'd like pop up right in front of my face really quick, and like their faces are fucking creepy. Like, you know, it's not like that kind of thing where it's like, oh, that's kind of creepy. Like, I mean, like this was like, oh, this is fucking creepy. And so, it happens like 5 or 6 times, and then I was like, you know, dude, I think that I really need to get out of here. So I start running. And I start running into like these secret rooms that like, I don't know how they're there, because I literally, to get to these rooms, I'd have to run, I ran like through a wall, but I didn't like break through the wall, I just ran through the wall, and it turned into like a gel substance, and I just went right through it, like no big deal. And I can hear a star, but I know that's not the right one. And so I get into this room with like some sort of like demon child that I end up having to kill him with some sort of instrument that I didn't even know that I had on me. I'm pretty sure it was like some sort of like knife or something. And so I kill that person. I'm like, well, that was fucking weird. And so I was like, I need to go like meet up with everybody like now, because this is totally not tight. However, I never ended up meeting up with the group of people ever again, so I don't know whether they got, like, maliciously murdered or what happened there. I really don't know. But whatever happened, I don't see him again. And so, I, you know, start scouring the rest of the house, trying to figure out where everybody went, and the further on in this house I go, the more, like, malicious, like, the dead children, or whatever, they start getting, which is getting a little bit worse, because, like, they're turning into, like, more, like, human the further on this goes, which is bad. And so, the more that I keep encountering them, the more I have to, like, you know, because somehow they're, like, just human enough that I can, like, kill them, however that works. I didn't know that you could, like, murder a ghost, because it's already dead. But whatever, so I'm like, you know, this is kind of bad. I should probably take care of this. I'm going through the wrong one again. I need to go over here. And somehow I end up, like, you know, exploring more parts of this house, because, like, it seems like the more that I explore this house, like, the house starts, like, coming together, like, it kind of, like, starts, like, creating itself around me as I discover it. And there's, like, a part where I get, like, stuck in, like, I grab, like, I'm, like, running around and I grab, like, a beer out of the fridge or something, because apparently you do that when you go to ghost houses, or that's, like, apparently allowed or something. And so I, you know, go there, grab a beer out of the fridge, and it's, like, I think it was all, like, I think it must have been, like, I had, like, college football on the mind or something, because it was Clemson brand beer. Like, I'm talking, like, Clemson University. And I don't know what spurred that, but as soon as I read the name of the beer, like, I got sucked into, like, this, like, furnace-type thing, and it was really weird. And there was another demon in there that I had to go kill. Holy shit! Oh, I missed it. That's gonna be really hard to get. I guess I had to consult an online thing to figure out how to get to this, because I didn't know how to do it. I just figured, you know, if I'm gonna get this, I might as well figure out how to do it, so I'm not just sitting here looking like a jackass the whole time. So, yeah. But, yeah, somehow I got sucked into, like, a furnace-type thing, which either I was really cold in my dream and was wishing that I was hot, or I had, like, Brave Little Toaster on the mind or something, I don't know. Or, like, Home Alone, which that wouldn't surprise me, but yeah, so somehow I kill the demon inside of this furnace thing before I, you know, incinerate and burn to death, and so I get out of that alive, and somehow I end up going outside, and there's, like, a whole bunch of, I see, just out in the distance, because this is somehow out in the, like, out in the desert or something, I end up seeing, like, the guy that created, like, the architect or the curator of the building, I guess. I don't really know which, the architect would make more sense, I guess. Let me try to get this first. God damn it, I missed it again. But, yeah, so you know, I say to this guy, are you the one that made this fucking, you know, fucked up house? And he doesn't even really, like, say anything. He just kind of, like, you know, starts turning the other way and starts running away from me. So I was like, well, fuck this, I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna go take care of this guy, because he's fucking weird, and he just about got me killed, like, 38 times. And so I start chasing after him, and while I'm chasing him, I'm getting, like, pursued by all of these, like, ghost demon people that are just, like, all hell-bent on my destruction, even though they've never even seen me before. And they're probably trying to protect this dude, I would imagine. That would make sense, I suppose. And so, I'm chasing him down, and, like, I have this sort of, like, weapon on me. It's the same one that I've had the whole time. And I start catching up to him, and, like, I start stabbing at him, and every time I stab him, like, he turns, like, more and more into a human, because I guess he was kind of like a ghost in the beginning, I suppose. Yeah, there we go, I got it. And so, I start stabbing him, and I start stabbing him, and I start stabbing him, and finally, the last time I get him, he just, like, disperses into air. Just completely. He just kind of, like, does one of those, ah! And just, poof, turns into air. Nothing. And then, all of a sudden, my dream is just fucking over. Like, not, like, over as in, like, I woke up over, like, it just, all of a sudden, it was like a video game, because all of a sudden, it, like, did that, like, spinning, like, camera panning away up into the distance type thing, like the game's over, and then all of a sudden it, like, starts going through the house, like, you know, like you beat the end boss, and now you're doing, like, this montage of you, like, beating the game or whatever. And so it does this, and it's, like, going through all the rooms, and I'm getting, like, a point system. There's, like, a point system in my dream that's, like, tallying up all this shit. And it's so weird. I don't get it. Like, somehow I was getting, like, judged on, like, how, like, when I went to these secret rooms, how quickly I killed whoever was in there. And then, like, how much of the house I actually was, like, how quickly and how, you know, how much of the house I explored. And, like, I got, like, a certain point, like, a point number assigned to that. There wasn't, like, a letter grade or anything to it, but, yeah, somehow that all happened. And after that happened, it had, like, the most, like, soothing music for how completely terrifying and fucked up it was. It was really weird. It was like somebody mixed, like Resident Evil with, like, I don't even know, like, I can't, like, it's like Resident Evil with, like, Silent Hill, like, every survival horror game ever known to man that was of any quality ever, like, all meshed into this thing, and it was so weird and, like, partially terrifying and, like, all sorts of stuff. I just, like, couldn't even properly, like, describe it in words, I guess, but that's about as good as I could do it. So this star, I hate trying to get the star and try it. Oh, I almost had it! Damn it, that would have been perfect for a first try. Oh, that would have been awesome. But yeah, I mean, totally weird dream, right? It was just something, like, straight out of a horror novel. Slash movie, slash whatever, slash, yeah. But yeah, I mean, could you guys not see that turning into some type of movie or game? Like, it would be fucking awesome if it happened. Oh no, I went too far. Well, that's definitely not gonna work. Get back here, Yosh! Yosh! Thank you, and you were kind of tripping out there for a second. You should turn the other way, thank you. Now go! Row the other way! So, I mean, you guys know that I'm a big buff on video game music, thus why I started doing the Video Game Music Classics segment on my page. And today, I kid you not, I have literally had the same theme in my head all day long today. Not like that's a bad thing, really. There we go. And, I had the biggest problem with that star the first time I tried it. Like, way back, like, 30 episodes ago. But yeah, I've had the same theme in my head all day. And it's not like it's a bad one, like, it's the kind that, you know, I'm proud that it's been in my head all day. I've had the theme from Balrog stage in Street Fighter 2 Turbo, and the Super Street Fighter Turbo, whatever. Yeah, whatever it was. You guys know what I'm talking about, but that is, like, really close to being, I think it's like a toss-up between that and maybe, like, Ken or Ryu's stage, I guess, would be, like, my top 3, and probably M. Bison, I guess. Those are, like, my top 3, and I've had it stuck in my head all day to the point where it's just, like, it's in everything that I do and everything that I hear right now. It's just, like, you get that dun 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 yeah, that whole thing. I know that song down to the fucking T. And I never really noticed until not too long ago that, like, I mean, I know that it was, like, based in Las Vegas, like, the background of his, like, stage was Las Vegas. Thus why it was pretty much, like, you know, the guy was pretty much supposed to be Mike Tyson, which would make sense. And, I didn't notice that the background, like, the Golden Nugget Casino was back there. I never noticed that, actually. And I think that I did the wrong thing. I did. I was supposed to do the third one. My bad. My bad. Or did I? Maybe I totally just spaced it. This is what happens when I start talking about shit. So yeah, I didn't realize that was the Golden Nugget Casino. I've been in that casino before. It was pretty cool. So yeah, there's that. Not too bad, not too shabby. We'll get this star and then we'll be out of time, actually. Which, it crept up on me very quickly, I guess. I never realized that it went by that fast, but I guess I really did spend about 12 minutes talking about that really fucked up dream of mine, so... The moral of the story, everybody, is absolutely do not, and, you know, a lot of people probably don't do this anyways, but do not eat a double Baconator with a large fry and a small chocolate frosty directly before you go to sleep, because the chemicals that your body, like, secretes after having meals like that usually can give you vivid nightmares. Thus why I had what I had. I mean, I've had all sorts of nightmares with shit like that before, but this was something totally different. It was really something, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. So, where the hell is Yoshi right now? I'm trying to figure out where he went. I need to get the cloud hat thing right now. I know I need that, because that star is over here somewhere. Is it even around here? I don't even know where it is. I don't feel like... I feel like it would have been in, like, oh, I don't know. It's gotta be here somewhere. I know there's one of those cloud cap things here somewhere. Somewhere over the rainbow. Something, something. I can't say I've ever sang Somewhere Over the Rainbow before during an episode. That's kind of weird. But now that I mentioned getting Wendy's, I'm kind of hungry now. I'm just very hungry. But yeah, big news about my capture card buying crusade. I'm only about, pretty close now, actually. I've only... the price on those have dropped about 20 bucks since I looked last, and I don't think that I'm going to find what I need here, so I need to go back again. Let's try something. Who cares? This is going to be a longer episode. We've been doing short ones for a while. Let's do a long one. Or a longer one. So I want to get the star done so I don't have to do it next time. So, you know, I don't want to do it. Dude, it's got to be here. Like, they would not put the means to get the star in this level without it being available. But I want to try... Possibly... No, I'm going to try it again. It's got to be here. There's got to be the thing here somewhere. I've seen it done before. Plenty of time wasted. But yeah, 160 bucks is what that capture card is right now, so, you know, as tightly pressed for cash as I am right now, it's looking more to be a reality every day. Which means that good things are going to happen. But yeah. I would love to be able to talk without sounding all nasally and shit, but I'm still not quite where I want to be yet. Now, what the fuck, dude? It's got to be here. That star is right over there. I mean, I see it with my own 2 eyes. Huh. Actually, you know... I am just making a genuine ass out of myself. I feel like... First of all, I need Yoshi for this. I do. I really do. I've seen this done, and I'm pretty sure that where I saw this done, the guy did it on, like, the second objective thing. So, who knows? Who knows? Robinson Cano. I fucking hate Robinson Cano, actually. I really do, because I hate the Yankees. Sorry to, you know... Actually, I have another thing I want to talk about really quick. And this is gonna, like, cause all sorts of controversy, I'm sure. But, is it just me? Or does it seem like about 95% of people that do Let's Plays on YouTube, are they not just like uber nerds? Like, and I like the kind of, and I don't mean to be offensive, like, to anybody that would, you know, classify quote unquote as a nerd, I suppose, because I mean, in some aspects I am absolutely a nerd, but I'm talking like the kind of guy, you know, dare I say it, that, you know, like, doesn't get out very much, kind of, you know, and I speak of, you know, as much as I don't want to say it, but someone like the super Let's Players in this industry, I suppose, like Chugga Conroy, or Nintendo Capri Sun, dare I say, or Josh Jepson. That's kind of the 3 dudes that I'm basing this off of, because to me, they seem kind of like super nerds, sort of. Not like I have a problem with that, because, I mean, I obviously have my own nerdy things that I do. But I feel like such a large community of, like, Let's Players on YouTube all are just, like, you know, super nerdy. You know, like, and even like their voices suggest that too. Like, it's like kind of a trend, I suppose. Like, they have the really high-pitched voice, and they, you know, they have like that excitement over like the most random things, and like they do like a lot of the screaming and stuff, which, you know, if that's what you're gonna do, you're gonna do it. And, you know, I know I'm gonna have at least one person in this comment box that's gonna be like, well, how fucking insensitive are you, you know, saying, you know, that, you know, they're, you know, blah 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 blah, that you're saying whatever about whoever. That's not even cool. Well, you know, I mean, I said out front already that this is going to upset somebody, and I don't mean to even really be offensive. I was just wondering if maybe it was just me that noticed that a good percentage of people that do Let's Plays on YouTube seem to be, you know, kind of nerdy. I mean, I am a human being, I can say that, and if I'm wrong, you know, go right ahead and tell me. I feel like I'm just a, you know, kind of a different type of breed of person that does these than other people. I don't know. I could be, you know, way out of my element here saying something like that, but, you know, I am a human being after all. I just, you know, there's not a lot of, you don't seem to see a lot of Let's Players talking about sports and stuff very often. You know, I mean, maybe some do, but you know, and I don't feel like that should be like the defining difference in between, like, well, you know, just because you don't like sports doesn't make you a nerd. I'm not saying that it does, but, you know, it seems like, I don't know. You know, forget I even said anything right here. I feel like, you know, maybe I'm just... See that? I knew it was here. I knew it was here. Unfortunately, it took me about 6 minutes to figure that out. But I knew it was here. But, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I'm just, you know, really different as a YouTube Let's Player. I feel like, you know, you would not find another person quite like myself, I suppose, doing these on the internet. I don't know whether, you know, I'm trying to say that I'm special or something, or, you know, I thought about it while I was at work today, because I was on my lunch and I was watching some from somebody. I don't know who I was watching a Let's Play video from, but I was watching it from somebody, and that idea just kind of struck me out of nowhere. Just like, I feel like I'm, you know, abnormally different than everybody else for this kind of stuff. So if I am, then, you know, then I am. And I guess that's, you know, kind of adds to my... Yep, there we go. Finally! I fucking got it! Yes! Yeah! I don't know why I got excited for that. I just, I am. But yeah, I don't know. I think that I'm just different as a Let's Player because, you know, I talk about sports and eating and fucking weird nightmares and the fact that I, you know, I listen to rap music a lot. So I don't feel like a lot of people that do Let's Plays, you know, either have friends that rap or, you know, avidly listen to it regularly. So I feel like I'm just a different dude. That's the moral of what I've been talking about for the past 4 minutes, is that I feel like I'm fucking different than other people that do this kind of stuff. And that's where my argument rests. So now I say to you guys, thank you for watching. When we come back next time, who knows, maybe I'll have another strange rant to talk about with you dudes and dudettes and adults, or, you know, or kids, or however old or young you are. All I have to say is, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. See you later, and yeah.